All right, so guys, put your glasses up. Do a nice, big, hearty cheers. Cheers to J. Lohr.
Yes.
46 East in Paso Robles. We're celebrating all that is right in this time around in Paso. It's so special, Jeremy. We're right around Wine Fest. We got Chris Toronto from the PRWCA here, in addition to winemaker for J. Lohr, Steve Peck, Bree Haywood, the enologist. Also, Sarah is here. We got a full house.
Oh, we sure do. And I tell you what, this is an amazing facility. If you came to the tasting room and you kind of say, it looks like just kind of like a little farmhouse off of Airport Road. But man, what is behind this thing is absolutely massive. They have a huge solar farm we're going to get into a little bit later on. And we've got lots of great wines to try as well. Winemaker Steve Peck is here. Steve, thanks for having us. We're so happy to be here.
Jeremy, Adam, it's fun to be here with you two. I've been a listener of your show, and it's really a kick to be on air with you.
Well, cool. We love it. Why don't you walk us through what we're going to be tasting today?
Well, you know, one of our tasting room wines is a Viognier. It's in our gesture lineup, so it's only available online and through our wine club and tasting room. One of our new additions, Highlands Bench, Santa Lucia Highlands Chardonnay.
Now, these are Monterey. Some of these we're getting into some Monterey County wines. Some people think you guys are just Paso, but put that to rest right now. You guys are actually up there and down here.
Yeah, our first vineyards were planted in the Arroyo Seco in Monterey County, and that's where our hub is for our cool climate varieties. So
you have a tasting room up
whites, Pinot Noir. We have our original wineries up in San Jose, and there is a tasting room in downtown San Jose,
oh, wow.
not far from the HP Pavilion Shark Stadium.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really interesting story. Making wines in an urban setting like that.
That's awesome. What's next?
We've brought our Arroyo Vista Chardonnay from our Arroyo Vista vineyard in Arroyo Seco, and it's kind of a Burgundian style Chardonnay. And then the last one's for those ABC drinkers, anything but Chardonnay. If you haven't tried October Night, which is our Muscat clone of Chardonnay, you really need to revisit. It's a very floral presentation of Chardonnay.
Can't wait to get into that. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. And another new wine, just this vintage, is our Highlands Bench, Santa Lucia Highlands Pinot Noir, from a new joint venture that we've got in Santa Lucia Highlands. So this is the first.
Where is that at again?
Well, Santa Lucia Highlands is the foothills on the sort of eastern terraces of the Salinas Valley. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So. Wow, I don't think we've ever had Pinot from there.
No. I'm excited to try it.
It sounds really cool. Adam also joining us.
He's like, what? You've never had Pinot from there? And then, what's this skinny little bottle? That's something special.
Well, we've only made this wine 3 times. The previous time was in the mid-90s. It's a late harvest Riesling, so it's really difficult to get the right conditions to allow botrytis to set in, the famous noble rot, to create a wonderful dessert wine.
Wow, pretty something special.
Lots to get to. Holy cow! Are you ready to do some drinking?
I am.
Well, how about you, CT?
Totally. And I'm gonna let Sarah Shotwell introduce the last one we're gonna taste, which is Carol's Vineyard Sauvignon Blanc.
So there's a special story that goes behind this, huh, Sarah?
Yes, our Carol's Vineyard Sauvignon Blanc comes from a very small vineyard that we own in the St. Helena area of Napa Valley. The vineyard is about 35 acres, and I believe around 11 of those vineyards are Sauvignon Blanc. And this vineyard is named after Carol Waldorf Lohr, who is the late wife of Jerry Lohr, our owner and founder. And she sadly passed away from breast cancer a few years ago. And we have now, for the last 3 years, been selling both our Carol's Vineyard Sauvignon Blanc and our Carol's Vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon. And $2 from each bottle of these wines sold goes to the National Breast Cancer Foundation to fund mammograms for women who aren't able to afford them.
Well, that is something special.
Cool. Yeah,
it's close to my heart. My mom passed away from the same.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, cancer sucks, period. I mean, and if you don't know somebody in your family, you know somebody who knows somebody. It touches everyone. So very cool that you guys are doing that.
We have funded actually over 2,500 mammograms so far.
Nice. Oh, that's huge. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, and to say make a statement like that, it's very Lohr-ish, so practical. Jerry just wants to make sure that those mammograms are getting done. And if he were here right now, he'd look at any of the women in the room and ask you when was the last time you had yours. That's just a very practical value.
That's very important.
That we're trying to think. Yeah. Not just throwing donation money out to into the stratosphere, but really focused on getting the help people need.
All right, very cool. We also have to say hello to Bree Haywood. She's the enologist here. Hello, Bree. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We can't wait to drink all these great wines and hang out here for the next half hour at J. Lohr with winemaker Steve Peck.